Okay, welcome back to my channel, Leo. This is just a quick read for you, doing oracle cards this time. This will be for the month of September. This is the main energy that you would be focusing on for September. And again, I should just mention you won't all resonate with this in the same period because you're all making decisions on different dates and so forth. But I also wanted to make mention that this is also just an element or a perspective, one side of some of the energy that's incoming. So it's not to say it is the only energy, but it is just a bird's eye view of what you will be dealing with on one level. So with this particular deck, it's Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reid. So I'll read from this one just because I don't know these cards all that well. I usually do more of the tarot. So anyway, we'll start out with Call of the Muse. So this is about key concepts with this particular card. Speak to creative expression, and you're tuning into your inspiration, and it's also about the self-conscious. So this is where you may be connecting through journaling or writing or anything that allows you to feel more creative. And so, it certainly does speak to, you know, anything, pursuits around music and all of that, poetry, whatever. So again, it's whatever you identify with, self-identify with in a creative spirit or a creative way. So you're also going to be getting inspiration, some kind of level of genius that might be coming through here with some amazing ideas, that kind of thing. But either way, it is following your muse, and this is also something that will be flowing through your emotions. So be in touch with your emotions at this time, because it really does give you, it is a part of the process, and it'll certainly give you some kind of an insider's bird's eye view of what's going on within you at this time. So it's a form of expression, music, feelings, anything that's going on inside is really what you need to focus on, and that's going to allow you to have the most flow. So reach deep into those intimate sources within your emotions, and then you'll see that something will start to take shape, whether it's through a writing project or painting, singing, dancing, whatever that is for you. So again, that is what the experience seems to be allowing you to feel, this gratefulness here with this energy. So gratefulness, of course, is just that. So it's you feeling like there is a reason for, you know, the things around you seem to have a deeper meaning. There's more emotional connection to it. You know, you're starting to feel like you're enough. You're starting to feel like you're really committed to an intention. It is letting go, and also at the same time letting go of attachments and how you thought things should be, but it's also that space of sharing with others. It's not about the things that you connect to, it's more about the expression and the flow and how you bring that into the world so it aligns with the things that you want to see changing. So it's expressing your talents, because that helps you to connect with your purpose in this period. So it's also, again, around bringing forward anything that allows you to know that you're enough, and it's fulfilling. So whatever it is that's coming through for you, again, this is where you're finding more of your focus through feeling more grateful. So there's hope, there's potential, it's all of that stuff, and it's definitely about you feeling like you get to slow down. So when we get to take a deep breath, you know, this is where you again are, you know, if you felt like you were under some threat, or if you felt like you were not protected, this card is a reassurance of that. And it feels like it's a very family-oriented connection. You're very connected to family in this period, in the month of September. You're really focused on your purpose. Like I said, the power of purpose, all of these cards speak to that. And again, even with a deep breath, this is all also about, you know, being aware of any kind of potential red flags or anything that might dissuade you, distract you, create a little chaos, anything that distracts you from your focus. This is where you want to release any of your fears. So if something comes in around that, just know that that is a sign that you're heading toward repeating a lesson, and you feel it. And you don't need to learn it again because you've already learned it. So this is, again, be mindful and realize that, you know, by accepting a little bit of the discomfort in a particular space, this is going to help you to realize that you're moving through the energy. It's not impacting you as an obstacle. So if you were afraid of being hurt, if you were afraid of some kind of fear, something that was holding you back, a false idea, something was too painful, you know, and if you were trying to avoid that, this is a reminder that you're protected. And if something was trying to, sorry, incoming call, if something was trying to control you or, you know, manipulate your time, that kind of thing, this is that energy around telling you that you are nothing controls you, you know. You have to choose love over the fear is what the cards indicate, and this is also about relaxing into your life and finding something that brings you a lot more joy. So when we get to the card of Roots of Abundance, of course, there's a lot of cards here that speak to balance, because we've got a 4, we've got 3 and 1 is a 4. We also have 7, kind of a magical number here, spiritual number, and we also have the 2, which is Roots of Abundance. So this is definitely about being very grounded in this energy here. You're really anchored by deep roots, and this is also about trusting in you know, those connections and the people that are taking care of you. Everything that's around you at this time is kind of in that safe, secure space, even though you're feeling something chaotic that's pulling you away from that space of being grounded. And this is just a reminder to slow it down and allow yourself to be unshakable, because this is the energy where you'll thrive. You have to stay grounded, and growth never follows a straight line, is how the card you know, how the card depicts things, and it does indicate that your roots are below the ground. It's not above the ground where there's wind and things are going to take you down. This is everything in the material world as well, because it seems to be things of a practical nature. So we also have the power of purpose, and this is a 9, so it's almost like something is about to kind of reach a level of potential, because the power of purpose means you're about to sort of wrap something up. It's like you're tying loose ends or something here together. I mean, this card is definitely speaking to you feeling very, something that you're doing is very unique. It does stand out. It is something that is, you know, celebrating you. It is something that is also where you're starting to realize that some kind of destiny is yours. This is also that path where you get to choose it. This is not something where somebody is self-imposing. This is something where you have a real sense of yourself rising. Power is rising. Your individuality is rising. You have a more authentic sense of your purpose. It's where you're starting to have a stronger level of self-esteem. There's more need for action, but it's also about your true self coming through here. There's a real purpose and a commitment, and this is about you stepping into that empowered space. So it's not where you're going to be self-conscious and people-pleasing. This is about a direction where you're actually showing some discipline, and it's one that you can't really fail from. Yes, there'll be obstacles, but you can't fail because you keep just pushing away those blocks, because this is your essential self that you're dealing with, and this is about your purpose. So that's what I have for the month of September. Again, this is just one perspective of the whole of the other energies that will be coming through for you. So stay tuned. We'll be doing some tarot as well as I can get to that. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a glimpse as to what was coming in. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Keep moving forward. Never give up.